It was the late 80s. Toyota Motor Corporation was spending over $1 billion, which is roughly $4 billion in today's money, with over 1,400 engineers building 450 prototypes just to create one single car. In 1989, Toyota was experimenting with a vehicle so unique in every aspect that it didn't just compete with Mercedes-Benz and BMW. It literally gave their top executives and engineers nightmares. It forced them to rethink how they built cars entirely. In this video, we explore in depth the car that changed the automotive landscape forever, the Toyota LS400. This is the story of the LS400, better known to most of the world as the Lexus LS400. Many car enthusiasts and collectors still consider it the greatest luxury sedan ever built. But how did a company famous for making economical family hatchbacks like the Camry and Corolla pull off one of the biggest innovations in automotive history? The LS400 was sold in Japan as the Toyota Celsior. It was Toyota's ultimate masterpiece, born from a secret project with an unlimited budget. To understand the LS400, we have to go back to the drawing boards in the year 1983. At that time, Toyota was dominating the world with its reliable and affordable cars. But Toyota's chairman, Eiji Toyoda, had a different idea. He didn't just want something new, he wanted something extraordinary. He called for his top engineers and asked a simple but terrifying question. Can we create a luxury car to challenge the best in the world? This became known as Project F, with F standing for flagship. The challenge was issued: build a luxury car better than the best in the world today, with no time limits, no budget, and no constraints. Everything looked good on paper, but there was a massive problem. The targets set for this car were considered scientifically impossible at the time. The requirements were massive. The car needed to have a top speed of 155 miles per hour or 250 kilometers per hour. It had to be whisper quiet and more aerodynamic than any competing Mercedes or BMW sedan of that era. And to top it off, it had to be much more fuel efficient. The engineers told the chief engineer, Mr. Ichiro Suzuki, that he was daydreaming. They explained that you simply cannot have high speed and a quiet cabin, and you cannot have a lightweight car and top-tier luxury together. But Suzuki refused to compromise. He didn't want to just match the Germans. He wanted the ultimate best, and to get it done, he changed the conventional manufacturing processes used by Toyota at the time. Eventually, a total of 3,900 engineers and technicians worked on this project. They built 450 prototype cars and conducted over 1.7 million miles of extensive road testing across the globe, from the freezing temperatures of Sweden to the scorching heat of the Australian outback. Toyota didn't just want to be a part of the luxury market, they wanted to dominate it. The heart of any car is its engine. While Toyota was already renowned for its smooth engines, but for the Lexus LS400, they built a masterpiece from scratch. Its crown jewel, the 1UZ-FE engine. This wasn't just any common V8. Toyota designed a unique 4-liter 32-valve dual overhead cam V8 from the ground up. They used massive 6-bolt main bearings and a forged steel crankshaft. To put that in perspective, these specifications are usually found in heavy-duty racing engines, not luxury cruisers. Because of this intense over-engineering, the 1UZ is arguably the most reliable V8 engine ever built. There are documented cases of LS400s crossing the 1 million mile mark on their original engine and transmission. But durability was only half the battle. The engine had to be whisper quiet. To achieve this, Toyota meticulously machined the engine parts to tolerances so precise that it eliminated almost all internal friction, They even angled the engine slightly to ensure the driveshaft was perfectly straight, eliminating driveline vibrations. Toyota famously showed off this efficiency in the commercial where a pyramid of champagne glasses stays perfectly still on the hood of the car while running at 145 miles per hour on a dynamometer. That wasn't CGI, that was the refinement of the 1UZ engine on full display. Of course, a luxury sedan also needs to ride like a cloud. The suspension on the LS400 was a mechanical marvel. Most cars would shake or wobble over speed bumps or potholes, but not the LS400. Toyota utilized a fully independent double wishbone suspension at all four corners. This setup allowed the wheels to move without tilting, maximizing tire contact while keeping the chassis perfectly level. And to hype up the experience, Toyota offered air suspension on select models of the LS400 to combat noise, vibration, and harshness, or NVH. Toyota even filled the hollow steel body pillars with expanding acoustic foam. They used sandwich panel steel with a nylon layer for advanced soundproofing and redesigned the door seals 3 separate times just to get the perfect thud sound when closing the door. Sitting in an LS400 at highway speeds feels less like driving and more like sitting in a high-end recording studio. When you step inside, the obsession with detail continues. Toyota actually sent a team of designers to live in luxury hotels in Laguna Beach to study the aspects of luxury and also to study the lifestyle and aesthetic preferences of wealthy Americans. The wood trim you see on the dashboard, that's genuine California walnut wood crafted by the piano division at Yamaha. But the real party trick was the dashboard. When you turn the key, the instrument cluster looks pitch black until suddenly the bright white needles light up, followed by the glowing green numbers. This was Toyota's patented Optitron Instrumentation. It was the first of its kind, using cold cathode vacuum fluorescent displays to create a floating 3D effect. In 1989, it looked like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, and it set the standard for every modern digital dashboard we see today. The LS400 wasn't just another sports car. It was a product made from the heart, designed to last. It pushed out 250 horsepower, which by today's standards might sound modest, but in 1990, it was a pocket rocket wearing a tuxedo. It could hit 60 miles per hour in about 8 seconds and reach a top speed of 150 miles per hour. But the real magic is how it delivers that power. There is no sudden surge, no aggressive jerk from the transmission. The 4-speed automatic shifts are so seamless you genuinely have to look at the tachometer to know when a gear change has occurred. It delivers a wave of relentless, smooth speed. You'll look down and realize you're doing 90 when it feels like you're doing 45. The Toyota LS400 forced the rest of the world to completely rethink how they built cars. Mercedes-Benz reportedly delayed the launch of their S-Class to make it better after seeing what Toyota had achieved. It proved that reliability and extreme luxury could coexist. Today, the first-generation LS400 is recognized as a modern classic, a testament to what happens when brilliant engineers are given the resources and the freedom to pursue absolute perfection. If you enjoyed this documentary into automotive history, do me a huge favor and hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Until next time.
Keep exploring and learning. Lionsquared.